So hi, I'm Heather, and the purpose of this video is to start harnessing the chaotic wild animal that is your life. You need to create boundaries around your time to honor yourself, those around you, to feel more effective, perhaps even not feel constantly exhausted and sick. I'm all about flexibility, but also creating boundaries around when you're actually going to do things. If you're consistently feeling like you're just not being effective, you're just not getting the things done that you need to get done, take a look. How are you genuinely spending your time? What are you devoting time to? You are doing a system. It's just a terrible system. It's not working for you. Try something new. I challenge you to consider perhaps you are farting around too much. Perhaps you are inhabiting some sort of less mature aspect of yourself who wants to just play and party all the time. And perhaps some discernment and discipline would really be in your favor. If you're resisting, you've got some inner work to do. Be curious and investigate. And do you want to keep letting your reactivity and your younger self make all the decisions? If you didn't have time to spend with your kids, with your partner, with whoever is really crucial and important to you, including yourself, you're too busy. Some things got to go. Rest, fun, relaxation, connection, all crucial. And I literally put a shower on my calendar, and I still don't actually get to it all the time. Having my shower, exercise, time set aside for eating and preparing food. If there isn't time set aside for them, chances are very good you're not spending time with them in the way that you would like. Sometimes you need to make the hard choices. Be more discerning about what goes on your calendar. If you worked for somebody else, you would have some semblance of structure around the hours you work. That means that you would also have times when you are not working. And side note, if you're thinking about work when you should be doing your own thing, boundaries, reset. You are in control of your time. You are in control of your choices. Identify what days of the week are your work days. If they're variable, that's fine. And you need to decide how many days a week are work days. And when I say day, it doesn't have to be all day long. What are your work times? How many hours in those days are you committing to work? If you've been barely putting any time into your work, start with an hour a day, 2 hours tops. I'm not trying to bring you down, but you don't go from barely anything to 5 days a week immediately. So yeah, make it attainable. Put a time block on work days and just have it repeating. So it's automatically there, and then day to day decide how to break it up. If you want to break it up into half an hour blocks, great. That's actually a fantastic idea. You have an hour in the morning, half an hour in the afternoon, and half an hour before you are done with work for the day. Great. Pretend everything going on in your brain is your room when it's really messy and you can't function in your room anymore. That's what's happening in your brain until you've dumped it. So what is a brain dump? A brain dump is literally just writing everything down. There's no editing, no organization, no categorization, no prioritization, nothing. You're just dump, dump, dump. What is everything on your mind that needs to be done? The act of writing it will help keep your mind focusing on what you do, and cleaning up your list will help reduce the overwhelm. If this is an overwhelming thing to do, set a timer for 15 minutes and give yourself a break after that 15 minutes and identify if it's work, if it's health, relationship, but you're not writing the whole word. It's W for work, P for personal, R for relationship, and so on. So you're going to categorize them that way. You discern, number one, is it important? And number two, is it urgent? If it is important but not urgent, then obviously you're not going to spend as much time working on that in the near future as you would on the things that are important and urgent. Sometimes it comes down to a tough choice, or both of these are urgent, both of these are important. Well, then which is more important or more urgent? Sometimes you have to choose from there. Bring, categorize, prioritize. Okay. Set aside everything that's not important. So now you're left with still some really big lists, a bunch of things that now you know at a glance it's which category it belongs in and what's important and urgent. Each workday, choose one urgent and important thing you're going to work towards accomplishing from your business, from your health, and then one category that you choose. So that's 3 things that you're going to do your very best to get done. So when you're first starting out, you want to have some success very quickly. That's going to help build confidence. It's going to help you start to feel like, okay, I actually am crossing things off. So choose one quick win every day. Ideally, some that are 15 minutes. So you get some successes. At this moment, you have your 3 urgent and important tasks. You're looking at your calendar and you're going to pick a time that you are going to work. So that way you have time blocked out that you know you're going to put towards your urgent and important things. And then when something else comes up, you now know, okay, wait a minute, I've already set aside time for my urgent and important things. If I honor that commitment to myself, there is not available time for this new request. And so it gets easier to say no. If you don't get all 3 done, it's okay. Just put it a little higher on the priority list tomorrow.